Hi guys! So, I am doing just about the most dangerous thing possible. I'm going to be stealing Wyverns eggs, and I'm also going to be knocking Wyverns out to get milk because I'm going to show you how to get Wyverns. So, you can't tame wild Wyverns, it's not the way it works. If you're going to admin cheat it, you cannot actually tame wild Wyverns. The only way you can get Wyverns in this game is you steal the Wyvern's egg, and then you raise that Wyvern's egg, Wyvern, have I pronounced that right? Yes. Raise the Wyvern's egg, and then you have to get Wyvern's milk because that baby is going to want milk, right? So what I've built over here is a pen that is designed specifically for trapping Wyverns. Now you could have a full ceiling on top. The only reason I've left those up there is because I was being lazy. So what this is basically a behemoth gate, and it's got some foundations on the bottom. And it's got these gaps of, so essentially these are 3 apart. So we've got 1 here, gap in the middle, next one's 3. So it's at least, basically it ends up being a gap with 2 halved gaps. So it ends up being a 2 gap in the middle. Now the reason I've set it up like this at the back, oh, is he, I've left him on follow. Right, okay, there we go. Now the reason I've set up this at the back because this is 8 wide by 6 long. Yeah, it's 8 wide by 6 long, yes. So obviously if it's 8 wide, you can't have that set up there. So what I've done is I've just put them 1 apart there and then 2 in the middle. Just gives me the same 2 of those gaps at the back. It looks nice and neat. Now the way I've built this is 6 foundations wide. And then it's got another 4 foundations coming off of there. So it's gap in the middle, 4 foundations going back. Now that also gives me a nice ability to go back here, but obviously that depends on where I've got it. And this is the S plus stuff. So these are just seedings here that I've got all of this on top of. You could do this with the regular stuff. I've just done it with S plus because it's nice and easy. If you were doing this regular, I would say you probably want to use pillars rather than using foundations here, just because you'd be able to get them snapped quite nice and easily. But you know, I'm using the S plus stuff. But basically you want to set up like this. Is you want a bit of a floor. You want to have the pillars no wider than that. So you cannot have the pillars 4 wide. You have to have them no wider than 3 foundations there. Otherwise, the Wyverns just go past and the Wyverns just get up there. Now, another thing to remember as well is that what I've found is, for some reason, Wyverns seem to be able to glitch out. Now, I don't know if it's this structure that I'm using specifically, but it seems to be, if you go far enough away, the Wyverns just go, oh, you know what, fuck it, I'm off, I'm going back home. So it seems like you can't keep them restrained. I don't know if that's maybe some sort of glitch, or I don't know if maybe she goes so far away it's not properly accounting for where they are. But Wyverns should not be able to get out of these gaps, yet they do. They have in my experience anyway. So whatever you're going to be doing to do this, make sure you bring it with you. You can't just leave a Wyvern in there. Now, on the note of what you're going to bring with you, do not take anything you are not willing to lose. And by doing that, I'm actually on a Griffin here that I don't really want to lose, but you have to use a Griffin to do this. You can't use a Pteranodon. Pteranodons are faster, like just generally flying, than a Griffin, but they don't have the sprint ability. You're not going to have the stamina that you have, and you're not going to be able to escape the Wyverns. So, and if you mess up, you're boned. At least with a Griffin, you're going to have a chance. Now this guy has got, you see, 14.5 thousand health, and he's got 1705 stamina. Now what I'm also taking is, I'm taking a set of tranks because I'm going to want to knock the Wyvern out to actually get the milk. But I'm also taking a shotgun so that I can get the Wyvern's attention and kill anything in there that I don't want to keep. Now that's another reason why you want to be on a Griffin, because you can actually fire a gun while you're on a Griffin, which is great. That's awesome. So I've got that set up over there, and then down here what I've got is I've just built one set of pillars all the way down to the ground, and I've just got generator, wire, electrical outlet. I've got another pillar here that's got my remote keypad on there, and I've got a refrigerator in there because the milk does spoil quite quickly, so you want to be able to keep it somewhere. If you throw milk into a refrigerator, the maximum you can get on it is 2 days. So, but it will spoil within 30 minutes of your inventory. So even 5 minutes, that takes that down like a couple of hours. So yeah, you do want to have, wherever you're doing this, you want to have the ability to throw it in there. Even a preserving bin would do fine. Okay, so the first part of this is you need to steal the eggs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where I am and show you where you get them and show you a couple of little tricks with that. So let me fly over here. So where I am, as you can see on the map, is I am at the junction basically of the volcano and the highlands. Now if we look around here, you're going to see a set of sort of hexagonal structures that lead into a sort of gorge. You can see them ahead of us there. Let me just take this off. Now this here is like a cavern, gorge, valley sort of thing. This is where the wyverns spawn and where the wyverns nests are. So I'll bring up my map again and I'll hold up this. So as you can see, this is where I am. I am at latitude of basically 19 and longitude of basically of 67. But it's very easy to find this place because basically you're just looking for the junction of the highlands and the volcano, and the top end of this is where it also meets the redwoods up here, the redwoods slash ice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over here to show you what we're looking at. So you have got part of the cavern down under there, and I'm going to show you how to get into there in a minute. But the main part of this sort of gorge slash cavern is up here. Now this is really dangerous up here. Like if you just come to look at it, just, you know, make sure you keep your distance because it is ridiculously dangerous. And that's a giga down there. That'll make things safer. What level is it? Blimey, 145. Okay, don't want to go near that. So yeah, up here is a cavern. As you can see, as we get a bit closer, you're going to see that there is a lot of wyverns up here. See, there is lots of them. Now, the only thing that you are going to be able to outrun a wyvern on is a griffin. And that's because they've got this ability. What you can do is you can do that and you get yourself a nice speed boost. Now, I didn't actually do a particularly good one there. So let's go up a little bit higher. And what you can do is just like, get it go. There we go. And you're just going to get a really good speed boost on that. And you'll be able to outfly the wyverns. So that is why you want to be on a griffin. Now, another thing with this is you do not want to go near the lightning wyverns. They put out so much damage. You know, if you're going to try and get the attention of one, do it from ages away. If you're near one, just stay away from them. They will kill the crap out of you, basically. They are just so powerful. Even a low level one, yeah, and a high level one, stay the hell away from that. Right, so I'm going to get a little bit of stamina here. So, where this normal sand meets the black sand of the volcano, you're going to have all of these little things here. And what you're looking for is this little bit of red fire here. This is what you're going to be looking for to go into the underside. And this is actually a little bit safer under here. You're not going to have that many wyverns, but just poke your head under and make sure everything's okay. Occasionally a wyvern will get stuck down here, so it's fairly easy to get away from that. And if that does happen, what you need to do is you need to sprint out of here and either just go up and use that ability, or if you just go to the left or the right, they tend to get stuck in the wall of it, so that's a way to get away. Okay, so here we go. Let's go underneath it. Now you don't want to be sprinting too quickly in here. You want to be able to see if you can make out any wyvern sounds, or you want to see any flaps of the wings or anything like that. You don't want to get close to them. Now a griffin probably has the ability to potentially get away from them, but you just don't want to push your luck. So once you get inside here, you're going to start seeing this sort of open area. Now this is where you're going to start seeing the nests. So what you're going to look for is these little nooks out the side here. So let's just see, is there anything around here? I don't see anything. No. Is that a nest down there? That is a nest down there. But okay, so what you're looking for is these sort of nooks here is where you're going to find nests. Ah, and there is a wyvern there. Let's have a look at what wyvern it is. It is a poison wyvern level 50. Now these ones are not particularly dangerous, but if they get an attack on you, what they will do is they will knock you out. And I'm meant to bring a gas mask with me, so we've got to be very careful here. So what you're looking for is those nests there, and if you get close enough, there's going to be an egg. Now, can we see any others around? Because I'd rather not get close to that. But of all the wyverns, the safest one you're around to actually just get away from it is a poison wyvern. Now, I don't see any of others in here, so what we'll do is we'll lead that one off, and then we will come back for the nest. So we'll put that, show you that pen in action. So what I'm going to do is going to go pout. Let's just try and get his attention. There we go. Got his attention. Right, it's after me. Now I need to Just make sure that it doesn't hit me. Now they don't move, they don't turn particularly well, so you can kind of do a little bit of ziggy zaggy, get away from it. But okay, it's on me now. I take me boost. Okay, I've got a good bit of distance on it now. Okay, so I'm just going to go up a little bit more and wait for it to get close. Okay, it's getting close. Right, okay, now I'm just going to drop down and go through here. Now it may lose yeah, it may lose interest. So there we go. So as you can see, you can get away from them. So I'm just going to give it another shotgun shot to the face. There we go. It's coming back on me. Right, let's turn around. Now you'll also notice what I've done is I've built this gate facing directly at that cavern. This is why. Okay, so he's not giving me much attention, or she's not. I think she's trying to kill the crap out of something. Okay, that's fine with me. Let me just give me a chance to reload. Okay, so there it is. Is it coming back on me? No, it's trying to kill that Pelagornis. Come on. So as you can see, what it does is, obviously the poison wyvern knocks things the crap out. There you go. Let's just wait for it to kill that, and then we'll get its attention a bit more. There it goes. Right, okay. So that's why you don't want it to hit you, because that would what wyverns do is they affect the rider. Okay, so it is now definitely aggroed on me. So let's go up a bit. Now, luckily, these the projectile from these things is quite slow, so on a griffin you can quite easily outrun it. Oh, come on, dude. ADD much? It's going for another Pelagornis. Okay. So it's got that. Now I need to make sure I get ready to run very quickly. Here we go. So I think it's on me. Yep, it's on me. Right, okay. Drop down. Get my boost. Is it following? Yes, it is. Right, okay. I've got just enough stamina. So I want to make sure it is definitely following me into here. Yep, it's following me. Right. Go through. Jump down. Is it in there? Yes, it is. Right, got just enough time to run off, deactivate. Right, okay. Just, so as you can see, they do like to run away quite quickly. Right, so now, he's got enough stamina. What I need to now do is knock this wyvern out to get the milk. So, let's just double check it is a female. Yes, okay. It's a female, 50. Right, so we just want to get a few shots on it. I don't want to get too close to it. I want to get it to try and attack me, really. So as you can see, they try and do this. They try and get away. And I'm pretty sure that's how they glitch out, to be honest. But as you can see, it can't get out of here. But for some reason, if you go out of epic render range, you'll come back and it won't be here. It'll be gone. And it might even be still hanging around. But it'll be outside the cage and it'll be pissed off. So it shouldn't take too many darts to drop this. It's only a level 50. But what you do have to be very careful of is the fact that they do get up very quickly. Ridiculously quickly. Now you can do this like once an hour per wyvern. Right, okay, there it goes. It's down. So I'm just going to run over. Going to grab the milk out of there. Now look how fast that topol is dropping. So what I'm going to try and do is kill the crap out of it really quickly. I might wake up in a second. There we go. Just gonna kill it. And they're just there's no point me keeping it. It's only a level 50. You want to basically, if there's a female around, you want to have high level females around, because the eggs that you're going to find are actually related to the females that are there. Like, they actually go and lay the eggs. So what I'm going to do is throw this wyvern milk in here. There we go. Right. As you can see, just over 2 days on there. Right, okay, so now I've cleared that, I should be able to go in and have a look at the nest. And then first of all, let me open up this door again. I want it opening that way, I want it... There we go, I want it opening that way. Sorry for the glitchy camera there. Right, okay, so we want to get in there before we encounter any more wyverns. Here we go, we're inside the cavern here. Do you see any more around? No, I don't see any more wyverns around. There's one down there. Now you do need to be ridiculously careful here, because even though that looks like it's miles away, it's not. It is going to aggro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to land here. I'm not going to land here apparently. Slight problem with the griffins. Has that aggroed? Have to be very careful. Very careful. No, that hasn't aggroed on. Okay. Or has it? No, that's going around in circles. Right, okay. So you want to land inside here, and you just got to jump off, grab the egg and run. So here we go. Got this. Grab the egg and now peg it. Because you are going to aggro them from so far away. See? That wyvern is aggroed on me right now. There's this. So let's just go into K mode, see what we look at. See that? And that is a lightning wyvern. So we do not want to mess with that. So what I've got to do is just be super careful here. Make sure I don't get into aggro range of it. So just get a little bit of speed. There we go. Just keep away from it. Here it comes. I should have just enough distance on it. Now you're going to see how much damage they do in a second, because it's probably going to hit me as I lead it into here. Here it comes. Oh. Ah, let me down. Right, have I got it in there? Yes, it's stuck in there. Sweet. Okay. Oh. What level is that? Is a level 20 lightning fit. So that was a level 20. Knocked over a K damage off in just that tiny distance. That's why you want to be careful of them. So, right, okay, let me just jump up and throw this egg down. So that is how you would get an egg. As you can see, it's basically hit and run. So what you want to do before you do anything else is you want to set up your pen, because that just means that if things go badly, you can run away, but you can also clear some of the wyverns out. And so I can actually now sit back here at my leisure and drop this. Now you do actually get milk as well when you kill them. So I'm actually going to kill this wyvern because I don't really. If I want to get an egg, I want it to be a nice high level one. But here we go. Let's just kill that. Okay. Just land. See if there's any milk on there. There should be milk on there. Come on. Come on. Well, that's annoying. I can't. Okay, we have to use the. Now I don't know if you get it when you harvest. Let's see. No, apparently you don't. But I think it might be in that bag there. So have a look. I'm sure you do get them. I'm sure you do get milk when you kill them. Nope. No milk, but I did get a lightning talon. Right, okay. So, there we go. Lesson learnt there. You have to actually, you have to knock them out. I wasn't sure. I thought you got milk when you killed them, but apparently you don't. Nope. Okay, right. Okay. So, yeah, that's basically what you want to be looking at. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go back in there and see if I can show you some of the other places where you do get the eggs spawning. Because it is reliant on there being female wyverns around. So you do actually want to kill off any low-level female wyverns. Probably should have knocked that one out. Honestly, I was sure that you got milk even when you killed them. It might be only the alpha wyverns that you can get the milk from killing them. And yes, there are alpha wyverns. and you want to stay the fuck away from them. Like, do not go near them. Now, also, when you're going in here, don't be like sure that there's not going to be a wyvern because you've just killed some. I find that quite often you'll just go around the corner and there'll just be one sitting in one of these coves. So here we go. Let's just double check there's none sitting in here. No. Okay. Let's see if we can find another nest. Be really careful because it is quite murky in here. So let's just have a look up here. Is there a nest in here? Nope. Not one up there. Let's check this side. Nope. Doesn't look like it. So let's go a little bit further in. Now, as you see, you're looking for you're not just looking for the little ledges. You're looking for the actual little coves on the outside of the walls. No, there's not one there. Oh, no, there is. Right, okay. Are there any wyverns around? No. Right, okay. Now, like I said, don't be confident there's no wyverns around. Like, just pick it up and run. So, pick it up and go. Okay, that's an annoying glitch. Look at that. The egg is not in my inventory. So I don't see anything attacking me, so that's okay. It's disappeared. Okay, so there is this weird glitch with some of the eggs that they don't appear in your inventory for some reason. Don't know why. It hasn't turned into anything, so the only thing I can think of is it's just a glitch. Hopefully that will change. Okay, so that is the basics of getting hold of the eggs. Now, what you can do later on is that obviously once you've raised yourself some wyverns, you're going to be a little bit safer going ahead and doing this. And wyverns, okay, so wyverns can attack the rider. So they don't just attack the rider. The damage that they do to your mount will also do damage to you. But they won't do it to a wyvern of the same type. So I would say that generally what you want to do is try and find yourself a lightning wyvern egg, even if it's a low level one, and just because you're just going to be safe from the lightning wyverns. So as you can see, there is a lot of wyverns over here, a lot of them. So I'm just going to go and get myself some stamina. And I'll just see if I can get one more egg and call that a day. Oh, I don't want to sit next to that. Okay, so I'm up nice and high here, and as you can see, there is absolutely tons of wyverns. But as you see, there's a little nest down there. Now I don't feel confident going in and getting that. Let's see if we can see one maybe a little bit further along where there's no more wyverns. Now there's one right in there. Yeah, really not confident with that. So let's go along to the other end. So I see a nest right down there. Now the question is, can I get in there quick enough? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go close to it and see if we aggro anything. So I don't see anything, so let's get close. Is actually an egg in there? There is a fire egg in there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to land and see if anything comes over to me. No. Okay, so this is going to be, you have to peg it like so quickly. Okay, here we go. On the wyvern, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, Jesus, look at that. Now, what I would say is do this corkscrew. What I'm doing here is just corkscrew round, because they are terrible at turning. Keep corkscrewing, wait till you're high enough, you know you can do your sprint, right, then go. There we go. As you can see, I've annoyed quite a few of them. Okay, so let's see if this one's actually stayed in my inventory. No, it hasn't. So the only I don't know what's going on with that glitchiness there. I think it might be something to do with if the wyverns that you're seeing there are the ones that actually laid the eggs. Because obviously, if you do a dino wipe, I don't know what the situation for that is. I'm going to Google that right now so I can actually give you the information in this video. After I get rid of all those wyverns that are following me. Okay, guys, yeah, it is pretty much what I thought it was. Essentially, what it looks like is wyvern eggs do spoil in the wild, and then when you go and pick them up, they just instant spoil in your inventory. So that seems to be the problem. So that's something you do need to be aware of. If you see that happening to you, just be aware of that. Right. Okay. So as you can see, it is possible to, with a griffin, get in there. Get yourself some wyvern eggs and get out of there. Lead them into wherever it is you're going. Okay, guys. So as you saw, using a pen like this, this is how far away I've got that remote control. Perfectly good way of both capturing wyverns to knock them out and for you to be able to kill them. A shotgun will do you fine, unless you've got a really high level one in there. But you know, to be honest, if need be, what you can do is just run away. Let's just open that back up. There we go. As the gate's back open up. Getting the actual wyvern eggs is really the most dangerous part of it, and like you saw me do, make sure there's nothing around. You know, make sure as you're getting closer, nothing's aggroing you, etc., etc. But as you saw as well, it is quite possible to get away. Oh, excuse me, I hiccuped. As you saw, it's quite possible for you to get away. Even when there's quite a few of them. The real danger are the lightning wyverns, so I wouldn't try that if you see any lightning wyverns around. And once again, don't expect to keep whatever you're doing this with. So that whatever you do it with, be aware you might lose that creature, you might lose what you've got on you. I hope you guys found that useful. I hope it helps you capture wyverns. Catch you all soon.